In the heart of the city, where dreams intertwine, sisterhood's a melody, a rhythm so divine. When the world feels heavy and shadows start to fall, I'll be there to lift you through it all. In the glow of the sunrise, our spirits take flight. Together we're unstoppable, shining through the night. With every step we take, hand in hand we'll go. In this dance of life, our love will always flow. When your crown feels heavy, slipping from your grace, I'll be there to steady, with a smile on your face. Through the highs and lows, the laughter and the tears, I'll be by your side, dissolving all your fears. In the breeze of summer nights, under starlit skies, we'll share our secrets, no need for disguise. With each whispered promise, our bond becomes strong. In the sisterhood of ours, we always belong. When storms start to gather and skies turn gray, we'll find shelter together, come what may. For in unity's embrace, we discover our might. Side by side we'll conquer till morning light. With every heartbeat echoing the songs of old, our connection's timeless, a story to be told. Through festival grounds where laughter's abound, we'll dance to the rhythm of love we found. So here's to us and the journey we share, a friendship unbreakable beyond compare. For when life gets tough and dreams seem far away, together we'll rise and greet each new day. In this soulful harmony that binds us tight, our sisterhood shines with a radiant light. With every note we sing and every dream we chase, we'll lift each other higher in this sacred space. Sacred space. Sacred.
Hello, 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 everyone. Mic check. Come on in. Let me know that you are in. This is Fixing Your Crown special edition with Dr. Kim. Come on in. This live was requested. And so whenever my supporters request something, I am going to always make sure I show up. So you guys come on in. I hope that you guys are blessed on this blessed Friday. I hope that you are warm and you have all your basic essentials that you're needing if you are in the eye of this storm. So, can you guys hear me okay? Put that in the comments. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, my sister. Protect your peace. Thank you guys so much for sharing your time with us tonight. I have Zaqueta, which is one of my dearest friends, my best friend. She will be sharing her journey. It was her request. She wanted to share her journey of what she's been through with mental health. You guys, please make sure you give her grace. She's very shy. So I am very, very proud of her for sharing her testimony where she will be a blessing to someone else. Okay, great. I'm glad you guys can hear me. So you guys show her a lot of love. Once she let me know she's on, I will be dropping the link. Again, the show is titled Mental Health and Resilience because we are all one. Hold on, I'm sorry. Yeah, we are all one life event away from having a mental health crisis. One trauma, something suddenly may happen. You may lose a loved one and you may sink into depression. You may have trouble sleeping. You don't want to do anything. And so mental health is not something, a lot of people think it's something that you may be just born with. No, it can occur at any time in life. Some of it is genetic, though. You do have some mental illnesses that are genetic. And so if you guys don't know what mental health is, you guys know I like to educate before we get started. Dequata, when you are on and ready, Friend, please let me know so I can drop the link. No rush. You let me know when you're ready, and I will drop the link for you. Mental health includes emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It influences how we think, we feel, how we handle stress, and how we relate to others. Um, it also messes with the key aspect of how you manage your daily life. So sometimes you may have you ever felt like you just didn't want to do anything? You are secluded, you don't want to talk to nobody. You still go to work and do some of the things that you supposed to do, but you still not truly yourself. That term is called functional depression. And some of us are walking around with functional depression and we don't even realize that we are doing that. And the functional depression comes when you are in front of people. Destiny, I'm live.
Do you see the charger?
No.
I thought it was in your purse. Where's your purse at then? Where's your purse at, Mom?
All right, child, I'm back. That's not the charger. The charger, you had the charger last. Sorry about that, child. So yeah.
I'm trying to see where the charger is. I just can't see no room. Bye.
Functional depression is when you continue to go on, you continue to do your daily routines, but in front of people, you are okay. You've put on a mask, but behind closed doors, you're a hot mess. You're crying, you're anxious, you can't hardly concentrate, you can't hardly sleep. Functional depression is one of the key mental illnesses today. A lot of people are carrying around heavy burdens. A lot of people are carrying around things that they have not gotten any help for. And they're continuing to go on and continuing to pretend that they're okay. So let me check and see, is Mr. Quater, our guest, ready? Let's see. She says she on. So, how many of you guys know anybody that may be suffering from functional depression? All right, Daquita says she's ready. I'm about to drop the link. I'm about to drop the link for her. There is the link. And when Zaqueta get through talking, if anybody else want to share their stories, it's open platform. We are not judgmental over here. We do not judge. I ask that you be respectful for everybody that comes on the panel because we all have a story to tell. And I'm sure this queen, once she share her testimony, will bless someone else. So that is the link. Daqueta, click the link. Let me know when you are ready. And I will bring you up again. You guys show her some love. And all that good stuff. Because it ain't easy sharing what you've been through in front of people. Go back out the Quaid and come back in. I don't have the charger. I've never had that charger.
Oh, wait. I think that's Where's the last place you seen it?
You had it. I haven't had the charger at all. I've been charged. I charged it in my car and at work. You had my charger.
Then it must be in the car. She go. Hey, Mama.
I'm gonna drop the link again, Zaquata. All right, y'all. Bear with me. I'm trying to bring the guests up. She was having trouble seeing the link, so I just dropped it again. All right, there she is. Zaquata, if you turn your camera off if you don't want to be on video, where it's just your audio. Let me help you out. All right. Let me know when you're ready. Hello, Sharon, sis. Let me know. Text me and let me know when you're ready. I'll add you to the stage. Hello, Sharon. All right. D, welcome to the show. I'm very proud of you. For y'all that don't know, D, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
Okay.
Right. I'm just gonna give the audience a little background. For you guys that does not know, Zaquata and I have been best friends for about 18 years, I believe. 17, 18 years. Somewhere in there. She's very sweet, very loyal. I've never had to worry about her switching up, telling my business, being a friend of me. Now it is some distance between us. She now is in California, which broke my heart, but people got to do what they got to do. But we all go through something, and so she is about to share her story of what she just recently went through with mental health. And again, you guys show her some love and grace. Go ahead, friend. I'm gonna mute my mic while you talk.
Okay. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
So I think they can.
Okay. So, okay. So about a week, it's been about a week, and I was going through some things. My dad had just passed away. And then I had another family member that um got cancer, and I'm not staying, I had some financial things going on. Me and my husband had been going through some things, and I felt overwhelmed. And I was just, and I knew I had, backup and friends, but you don't think about your loved ones mostly when you're really depressed. And so I took some pills and tried to overdose. And when I got to the facility, when I got to the hospital, I was still in that mode, and that the doctors were asking me, do you feel still the same way? And I did. And so they sent me to a mental hospital. And during that time, I had time to think and meditate on some things. And I realized that what I did was very, very selfish because I have two young boys. I have loved ones that would have missed me. And at that time, I felt like my family would have been better without me. Um, it took a lot of praying because I just didn't feel I just didn't feel like I was doing what I needed to. Everything was going so slow. The process was going slow. But sometimes you gotta stay where you at and just wait on God. And at that time, I wasn't thinking like that. And when I came home, because I was having a lot of seizures too, so I was going back and forth and I was really regardless. And when I came home, my family was my family was really upset, and I had heard a lot of people, and even my sons had realized what was going on. But in between all of that, somehow I was able to get back up, and I don't feel the same way I used to. I was feeling, and I just felt like I needed to share that because when you're at your lowest, when you feel like you're just at the bottom, it's hard to get back up to the top, but you can do it. It's just you have to fight for it. And I have a lot of rebuilding to do because, I really hurt my family a lot. And they're really watching me and friends. But I just felt like I need to share that because I don't know who else would have been feeling this way or if somebody else was feeling the way I did. And I just want them to know that the way I did it was wrong. What I did was wrong. And I have to make amends to all of that when I did. So I just wanted to share that testimony with y'all.
All right, friend. As I stated before, I am very, very proud of you because I know how private you are, how reserved you are. So I really appreciate you trusting, fixing your crowns to be vulnerable in that moment and to share your story. I want to first say anybody that is listening or may watch this replay, if you are someone may be feeling like they're at the end, like Dee has shared, and feel like giving up, it is hope. You can text or dial 988. It's at the bottom of the screen. You can remain anonymous and get that person some help immediately. Do not take any threat lightly. If someone tells you they're tired, they want to end it all, take every threat seriously, whether they may just be seeking attention, you feel, or whatever the case might be. Suicide is real, and suicide is starting to lead death totals in the African American community. And so we have to go out and make sure that we get people the proper help. There are 3 C's that is very, very crucial in getting people the help that they need. And that's connection, collaboration, and a choice when you're going through the thought of choosing to commit suicide. You want someone to be there and the choice to do it. And so you want to definitely make sure the person feel heard, understood, not alone in their feelings. And you want to make sure you reduce isolation for that person. You want to work with the individual to make sure you identify the root cause of it, because it's the cause and effect for everything. Now, sometimes they're not going to share with you, as I told you guys in the first beginning before Dee started sharing her testimony. Me and her have been friends for 18 years. We can talk about anything. Dee know things about me that nobody knows. And she had got to a point where she had just given up, where she didn't even talk to me about how she was feeling. I had no idea. When I heard about what happened, I just bust out crying, because again, this is my best friend. We've been friends for over 18 years. So it really bothered me, and I'm a fixer. I felt very, very dejected, because as a friend, I wasn't there to help her. So you definitely want to make sure you there and explore options, and encourage them to seek help, because even if they do not harm themselves, the psychological issues are still there. So you definitely want to make sure they still seek therapy. Dee, what type of therapy are you in right now?
I don't have my appointment until the 29th. So of this month. Um, so then I'll know. What is it, baby?
Did they
Can you
put
do
you on
what?
any medication?
You need to take a bath first. I'm sorry, y'all. Mm, yes.
Hello, Susanna, my beautiful sister. Hello, Miss Lynn. How y'all doing tonight? Thank y'all for joining, Fixing Your Crowns. Our guest tonight is Dee. She is sharing her story of mental illness, what she just recently went through, and her recent attempt to commit suicide. You guys, please show her some love and some grace, because it ain't easy getting up here, being vulnerable, telling your story. And so we all have been through something. We all may be going through something. And so I'm grateful that she chose to tell her story, and share it with Fixing Your Crowns. I dropped the link after Dee is finished. If anybody is suffering from any mental health issues and just need an outlet, or have went through mental health issues and came out of it, the link is available to anyone that wants to discuss it. I talked about functional depression. A lot of us are dealing with functional depression, or we know someone that is dealing with functional depression. I gave the definition of functional depression, as well as how functional depression is diagnosed. So if anyone else want to tell their story, share their testimony of what they did to overcome whatever mental illness that they may have been going through, please grab the link. Dee, so what is the long-term treatment, short-term and long-term treatment for?
Well, right now I don't have the counseling. I won't have to. Right now, I don't have anything. They have me on Symbiotic and Abilify.
Mm-hmm.
And those are my pills. I'm also on a sleeping medication because I don't sleep that good at night. Um, um, but as far as my therapy and stuff like that, I won't know anything until the 29th when I go to my doctor's appointment.
Okay. So for y'all that just coming in and everyone that may have missed it, I'm going to tell you guys what functional depression is again. It is a high functioning depression. It describes experiencing significant depressive symptoms like sadness, fatigue, while you still manage your daily responsibilities. You appear outwardly fine. Everybody see you, and I think that's something that D, would you agree you showed was functional depression? Because when me and you talked, I didn't pick up on it, and I usually do. So as I was saying, it you appear outwardly fine, but internally you're struggling. You come home, you're sad, you're crying, you have low motivation, you often seclude yourself from other people. I know I had a bout with functional depression, and it's hell.
Mhm.
Um, do you think that's something you may have been dealing with, D? I think your mic muted.
I don't really know at the moment because everything happened. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Because everything happened so fast. It was it's like everything went kind of fast. All I know is I was on a 51 hold, so they kept me for a while.
Okay. So until you go see your therapist, what are some of the steps that you are taking to not yes, Susanna, that's true. Functional depression is very real, very real. What are some of the steps that you're taking to prevent you from deciding to end it all again?
Well, for one thing, my mind runs constantly, so it never stops, even when I'm asleep. And so I have to do something to calm me. I have to do something to calm me down. So most of the time, I'll do a word search or a crossword, something that just makes me think. Even sometimes I have to color just to focus on something, um, because it takes my mind off everything else, and I'm able to function.
Do you think are you still depressed? Are you still worried?
I'm not still worried right now. I'm trying to. Always worried, but I'm not. I don't feel like I'm depressed right now. Right now, I'm in the mode of trying to mend the hearts that I just broke.
What I want you to do as you mend the hearts of others, before you able to mend other people's heart, you have to mend your own. Before you can pour into anyone's cup, yours is empty. I
Good.
want you to take time to relearn D again. Relearn the love that I know DeQuetta had for herself, that she would never do that. Because I think so often when we go through things, we
Yeah.
worry about other people, and we still forget to treat the part that's broken, that caused us to make certain decisions in the first place. Remember, through a healed mind, better decisions is made. And so right now you're still very fragile. You're still trying to figure things out. Remember to pour into you so that you can be present for others. Because if you don't take the time to um, fix what is broken in the inside, another life altering incident happens. If left untreated, it will push you to the edge again.
Yeah.
And you know your friend ain't telling you nothing that I heard. I'm telling you something that I know from having a doctoral degree in psychology and also life experiences.
Yeah,
So
I understand.
I'm grateful that you made it through because I was heartbroken. I contacted Susanna to pray. My sister is a minister, y'all. I contacted her to please pray because I was heartbroken. I just bust out crying uncontrollably. I was on my way to Natchitoches. I had to pull over. But I just want you to make sure that whatever it was, you know, I love you regardless. I'm not going to judge you because I know sometimes things happen that gets out of our control sometimes. And so I want you to focus on your health, your faith, first of all, rebuilding you, finding you, take care of your health, and get back to being that carefree Dequata.
I'm listening.
So that's all. Anybody in the audience want to ask Dequata any questions before she drop down? Anybody got anything to say? Susanna, if you still on, did you have anything you wanted to say to D? But yeah, friend, keep on pushing on. You know, I be praying for you. My phone, one of them is always available for you. If I don't respond, you know, your baby has the phone. You just tell her to give me the phone. But I'm always here for you. Anybody got any questions or anything to add? So yeah, thank you so much for coming up, sharing your story, your testimony, your journey. Continue to keep your head up. I will continue to pray for you, pray for you, pray with you, and know that this storm too shall pass. You're bigger than this. You're bigger than your circumstances. You've overcame so much before in your life. Regardless of what man says, remember God has the final say. Whatever your health prognosis is, remember God has the final say. You already know that God can heal your body from whatever you may be going through. That thing can be turned around in an instant. So don't focus on what man say. Focus on the word of God. And I know you're a woman of high faith, and so that's why I'm sharing it with you. This too shall pass. And you declare you the healed, and let it be. You have victory over all of it. And I love you, and I'm always here for you. Miss Lynn says, keep your head up.
Thank you, Miss Lynn.
I'm trying to see. My sister was busy. She might. Susanna, are you still on?
Huh?
I was asking, was she still on?
Yeah, I'm still here.
But I appreciate you, friend. If you want to drop down, you can. I appreciate you. Anytime you want to share. I came on especially for you, y'all. She inboxed me. I hadn't even checked my inbox. She inboxed me and said she wanted to come on. Y'all know I will always allow my platform to be yours. This ain't my platform, it's ours for you to have a safe space. You don't have too many places where you can have a safe space to tell your truth without being judged, without being ridiculed, without being shamed, to made to feel like what you going through, like they ain't never been through nothing. Y'all know how people do, try to shame you for what you're going through. So I appreciate all of you guys for coming on, showing Dequata some grace, some favor, and some love, because we all need it. As I said, we are one life trauma away from having a serious mental health crisis. We're all one trauma away. And so we have to show people grace and be mindful that we too can go through a little something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't nobody exempt. Hey, Brittany Love, welcome. We have Dee as a guest. She's sharing her recent mental health crisis on her attempting to commit suicide. I'm so grateful that it was just an attempt, and I am not going to bury my best friend, y'all. I couldn't take another loss. My heart was so heavy and concerned. So I'm so gracious and glad that she pulled through. But yeah, mental health is on the rise, y'all, and don't ignore it. Don't feel shame. Don't feel guilty for not feeling your best. Don't feel like something's wrong with you. For whatever reason, our community has made getting mental health treatment shame you for getting mental health treatment. And to me, my motto is something's wrong if you don't seek treatment. If you out here knowing you unwell and unhinged and you hurting people that love you, you are going off on people, you are rude and belligerent, and you are destroying people's peace, and you hurting people because you are unhinged, and you still choose to walk around that way and not get any help, you are a danger to yourself and someone else. Go get you some help. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health, y'all. Your mental health is just as important. And if your mental health is struggling, you're going to sure have some physical limitations as well with your health. So when you are going through some things, whatever it may be, if you're a person of faith, build your faith up. If you're not, that's okay too. Whatever you believe in, you need to seek help. Some things don't require medication. You may just need to talk to a non-biased person to help you sort through your thoughts. When people think of going to go get mental health treatment, people think that you finna go get put on medication. No. You may just need to seek therapy to align your thoughts, give you a plan, help you see a better way of doing things and a better way of thinking. What you may be going through may not even require medication or hospitalization. Brittany says it's okay to talk to someone. Sometimes we don't feel like it's not needed, but you have to want help. Yes, both mental and physical health is definitely needed. We have to be 100. Absolutely. You have a lot of people walking around as a ticking time bomb, bad shit crazy. And they know that they are affecting people. Y'all ever been around people that you cringe when they come around because you don't know what version of them you're going to get? You got to almost walk around on eggshells around them because you don't know what unhinged version of them you're going to get. You have to love people enough to demand they go get help or they lose access to you. And that's friends, families, relationships, or whatever. You have to demand that they become a better version of themselves, or you have to cut your access off to them. Because if they're unhealed and unhinged, they're going to hurt you. They're going to have you drained. And if they go in a mental psychotic episode, they're going to harm you. God forbid, kill you. In some psychotic episodes, they black out. So we have to love our people enough to say, listen, call them 1-800 numbers. I got the 1-800 number and the 988 number. You can remain confidential. Call them and get them some help immediately, expeditiously. Because we have too many unhinged people walking around in 2026. I went in the grocery store yesterday to get some meat and stuff to cook. It was a guy in there going off, yelling because this don't make, he was cussing, just belligerent for no reason. The lady he was with was so embarrassed because he in there showing his natural behind. But you can tell that this type of behavior goes on all the time. He unhinged all the time. So we got to stop normalizing that to, oh, they going through this or they going through that or no. Stop giving people passes for their behavior. And you got to call a spade a spade. That's abnormal behavior. And you need to get well, or I'm not going to deal with you. That is what it is. We gotta be clear and to the point. In the Black community, we don't feel like talking to someone, or it's not needed, or we feel like it's not important, but really it is important. And you're absolutely right, Brittany. Thank you so much. Y'all hit that like button. If you passing through, hit that like button. And definitely subscribe. But this is the thing, though. Some people have also, it's two sides to that, Brittany. Reason why I say it's two sides to that, because sometimes people have been through so much in their life where they've been portrayed, because every friend is not a friend. Some people may be a friend to you in the flesh, but an enemy in the spirit. I'm gonna say that again for the people that it may have went over your head, honey. Some people may be your friend in the flesh and an enemy in the spirit. Okay? So, you have to be careful who you sharing things with. Because everybody don't have your best interest at heart. And some people become your friend just to get tea, just to figure out what you're doing so they can take you down and get your spot. So some people have been portrayed in that manner where it causes them to close up and not talk about things. Or because, as Brittany said, in the community, you're deemed as, you're talked about if you decide to go and get some mental health treatment. Sometimes people worry about what other people think. Well, listen, I didn't care. I knew after going through my traumatic events and everything I had went through that therapy was much needed. Because I loved myself enough, I loved my daughter enough and the people that love me to know that I was not well. I made some very poor choices in my unhealed, unhinged moment. And that's why I tell people, when you unhealed, don't make no decisions. Get you some help. Spend time by yourself. Because I guarantee you, those unhealed decisions, you will not make those decisions when you healed. Like, to my women and men that has been through domestic violence or rape or whatever type of trauma or violation you've been through, heal first. Heal before you try to get in a new relationship. Heal first before you proceed, because if you don't, you're going to distribute that same trauma back on someone else. It's going to be hell trying to date you. Or if you unhealed, you will end up going back to something you had to pray your way out of. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're making a decision based on an unhealed mind and an unhealed heart. You'll go back to some old foolery that you know in your healed mind state. You'll sit back and say, what the hell was I thinking? Some people do not deserve a do-over in your life. And so all of those decisions we make with unhealed, we have to make sure that we get us some therapy. It's important. Mental health illnesses is on the rise, y'all. It's very alarming. The mental health hospitals are full. They don't have enough therapists to see people. A lot of people are scared because they're suffering financially. It's really serious, y'all. And so if you are someone you know is suffering, again, the national hotline is down there at the bottom. And if you know someone that is suffering from suicidal thoughts, they're giving you clues that they may about to end their life. It can be a social media post or whatever. Get them some help. You can remain anonymous. Dial 988 or text 988 or the 1-800 number at the bottom of the screen and get them some help. I will be coming back again anytime you guys ask me to come on, as DeQuata did. I had no intentions of going live tonight, but when she asked me, I know that's not something she usually do. And so I wanted to make sure I gave her the outlet that she needed. I will be back live again. I will be doing a health live, Protect Your Peace requested that I do on health journeys, different things you can do, whether you have physical ailments, because health is wealth. And so it'll help your mental clarity as well. So I will be doing that. But again, anytime you guys want to share your story on mental health, domestic violence, whatever, you know, someone that has been violated, SA'd, or whatever the case might be, Fixing Your Crowns is always open. Also, as I said last night, Unworldly Perspectives will be back. The first show will be on y'all president and his ugly bill. Some of the stuff that's included in that bill that will impact you. In the 30s, I think 34, 37, 34, somewhere in there. I'm trying to lose about 17 more. I'm trying to lose about 17 more, but I've lost a lot of weight, child. I've lost a lot of weight because I had got to my highest weight possible. I shared that last night. I was in the pre-diabetic range. I couldn't see my neck. Um, I had got way too big. So, I weigh myself every week. I watch my carbs. Like, for an example, I made some spaghettis tonight with some corn on the cob. I didn't make any bread. Because if you are pre-diabetic now, it makes me really, really nervous because, you know, I lost my brother. He did not manage his diabetes well at all. And so bread, I stay away too much sugar. I don't drink sugary drinks. But yeah, my levels was going towards pre-diabetes, and so I had to get it together, honey. Thank you so much, Lynn. Yes, definitely. And what you also do, Brittany, is I eat a lot of cucumbers now. It helps with inflammation. And just watch your carb intake, like your rice, your bread. That's why I said I did not make the wheat spaghettis are horrible, nasty, vomity. So I could not substitute that anymore. I had been substituting the wheat pasta, but I couldn't do that anymore. So I didn't make any bread. And I use the lean Angus. It's a little more expensive, but my stomach doesn't do grease anymore. My stomach does. I will throw up. And so the Angus, you don't taste that grease, that belch of grease coming up. And so it was really, really good. Destiny enjoyed it. And I make sure I put a lot of vegetables in there now. So yeah, my weight is peeling off of me. And then I also added, I do 10,000 steps a day. No matter what I do, if I'm working during the daytime and I can't get them all in, when I come home, especially if it's too cold, I walk from my game room back to my room, back and forth with my headphones on, listening at my music until I get my 10,000 steps. I get that blood pumping in my heart. And since I've been doing that, I have so much mental clarity. My interest to things has came back. I'm healed and not unhinged, not thinking straight. When you're unhealed, you will go to lying for no reason. Just lying just to be lying, or lying just to, it's just been all, it'll be all kind of stuff when you unhealed. You go to doing that. You, once you heal, you be like, what the hell? You said I don't eat any bread. I like whole wheat pasta. Yes, I tried the whole wheat pasta, and it's okay. But I was like, ooh, I couldn't do it in the spaghetti today. So I did the regular pasta, but I didn't have any bread, and our vegetables was corn. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Protect, when I do the show, Protect Your Peace has sent me a workout thing that she got from Amazon. I'm gonna share it with y'all. Yes, I drink a lot. Let me get a little closer, y'all. Get a little closer. Yes, I've been taking care of myself. Y'all. I went on a hiatus and I decided to get well physically, mentally, and emotionally. I had to take care of my emotional health first. And in becoming a better emotional health, I looked at myself and said, what you doing? You the heaviest you ever been because you sitting on your ass feeling sorry for yourself. Get up and show up. And I was sharing this yesterday. I messed up my wrist. I got a grade 2 sprain in my wrist. Usually I feel so sorry for myself. Oh my, and it's my dominant hand. I'm right-handed, so I'm limited, but I got one good arm. So this train gonna keep on rolling. I ain't finna feel sorry for myself. I ain't finna get down. I'm gonna keep on moving. And since I've developed that mind state, I'm good. I don't seclude myself now. I do go to family functions and all of that. But that's because I decided to get healthy and not allow all of the trauma I had been through to become who I am now. I had to make a choice to be an overcomer or be stuck. And so since I decided not to be stuck, I've been good. So yeah, I feel great. I can drop it low, pick it back up, and all of that now with no issues. Yep. So everything is good, child. So I will be doing that live on health. I'll be doing it on Mr. Trump and his buffoonery. I will do the cases as well. It's a few cases that I wanted to do. As well. Anti was gonna come on, but she's dealing with her grandbabies. Yes, and it's not just about losing weight. It is a lot of people that want to lose weight, but it's not just about losing weight. It's about your health. You want to be around as long as God allows you to be. So with that weight, it's going to cause you some limitations. So you have to ask yourself, is the weight causing you any health issues? And if they say no, they lying, because all of that weight is putting pressure on your heart. You're going to suffer from diabetes eventually. You can't do some of the things that you want to do. You're going to lose energy fast, get out of breath fast. And so all of those things you have to take into account. Oh, you good, girl. I appreciate you coming up. Oh, you good. But yeah, all of that you have to take into account, Brittany. When you losing weight. And then you have to do what's best for your body. Just because it may be good for whomever, it may not be good for you. So somebody else may be able to go on a sea moss diet, but your body may reject sea moss. So you want to do things that's best for you, and you can take some advice from people, but you always want to seek information from your doctor before you start any weight loss regimen. I've been doing it the natural way. 10,000 steps, watching what I eat, I don't eat after a certain time, like it's 8 o'clock. Even if I get hungry, I go drink some water or get me a cracker or something. I do not eat after a certain time. Because you eat and you lay down. Not necessarily a sea moss diet, Brittany. They take the sea moss for inflammation. Some of them take the capsules to help them lose weight as well. They do have some capsules, sea moss, they help you lose weight. But the guy that I purchased my car from, he sells sea moss and he has some really good products. I've tried his products and it helps with inflammation, and all of that. So it really just depends on your body. I know Sharon, if you still on, what did you say you were taking last night? I couldn't remember, but it was something she sent me that she ordered off TikTok. And it's supposed to help you with diabetes. Let me see what it was, y'all. Y'all, I got the new iPhone 17 Pro Max. And I haven't even set it up yet. I don't even know how to use it. It's a lot different than the other iPhones. Just to give y'all some heads up. It is very different than the other iPhones. What in the hell? Let me see what Sharon said. Hold on. She says sour sop bitters and black seed bitters. Now I don't know how to take that, but it's called sour sop bitters and black seed bitters, and she said it helps with high blood pressure. I'm reading on the bottle. It gives you energy and all of that. So she says she's going to seek her doctor's opinion to make sure it doesn't drop her blood glucose low. And then she's going to start taking it. And so once she gives me feedback on it, it may be something I'll look into taking. But I'm real cautious of what I put in my body. Some of those herbal supplements and stuff does not work well with my body. And so I don't use it. I just eat healthy. I drink a lot more water than I've ever drunk. I was not a big water drinker. I didn't realize how much of it's important to drink water. So those cucumbers, those lemons, and all of that, it keeps that inflammation. Because before I started doing all that, I had, like, my ankles would be real swole when I walk and all that. I was getting a lot of inflammation because I was eating terribly. So now, so I can get all that fat. Now I want to get those fat off around my thighs. And so at night I've been doing those 100 where you open your legs and close them back when you laying in the bed like this. You open them and close them back. I've been doing 100 of them. So I'm noticing the fat in my inner thighs is starting to go away. Mm-hmm. Trying to get right, honey. But it's all about what you feel comfortable with. Monique also, the actress Monique, she got something called Monique's Movement. I've started doing that as well. So you guys want to go check her page out. It's called Monique's Movement. And they'll get you worked out. Her and that young man will get you worked out. So it's really about what you can tolerate. But the key thing is getting healthy in your mind first. Because once you're healthy in your mind, the rest will follow. You'll start seeing things in a different light. And if you one of the people that may have gained weight because you was in a depressed state, once you get healthy, you'll be like, now, wait a minute. I know you ain't let yourself go like this right here. Let's get it together. And that's what I had to do. I said, whoa, wait a minute. Clothes start fitting funny. You always been a woman that kept yourself up. You letting yourself go half of the time, ain't combing your hair, girl, get it together. Sometimes you got to give yourself a pep talk and tell yourself, look at yourself in the mirror. Like Mary J. Blige say, good morning, gorgeous. You are beautiful. You are blessed. And it's going to be all right. And come on, let's get it together. Get yourself accountability partner too. Get you somebody that's going to hold you accountable. And y'all work on yourself together. And then after you've achieved your goals, reward yourself. Whether it's a trip, you may want a new car, or whatever it is, reward yourself. It keeps it exciting and it keeps you motivated to achieve your goal. And whatever your weight loss goal is your weight loss goal. Just because somebody else lost 75 pounds, that may not be your body structure. Lose whatever you need to lose to be healthy. That's it and that's all. But yes, I get my water in, honey. I get it in, honey. I takes care of myself. Now. But that's all in going through the trials and tribulations of life. That's all we're going through the trials and tribulations of life. Oh, wait a minute. I ain't gonna do no. I ain't gonna know. Don't they? But yeah, y'all, I came on here as I said too. But all of those, we will be doing those lives, Brittany. On health, wealth, all of that. I will go back to doing a credit class. It is a lot of new credit information. Because somebody out there may need it, maybe trying to buy a house. So I'll teach you guys. I also have a website for you guys if you're wanting to buy property, pay the taxes off on the property. We will be going over that as well. I'll be giving you guys gems that everybody ain't gonna give y'all. So if you are wanting to buy property by just paying the taxes, join the class. I will be doing that as well. I got the website, and all of that good stuff. I'm trying to see something here. I'm sorry, y'all. My card was just used at DoorDash for $24, and I'm trying to see. Did that little girl in there order some? Oh, okay. I had to make sure because my card was just charged, y'all, and I've been a victim of identity theft, so I have to go back and recheck. That was for the tissue and paper towels I had ordered. I had to make sure. But if nobody have any more questions or wants to come up, I'm finna get off of here. But thank you guys so much for your love and support, your continued support of the channel. I have been gone for about a month or two. I have not been live. So it is a blessing to still have people that come on here. That means I must be doing something right for people to still come on and support the channel. So tell your people we are back on doing the lives. Get them to like, subscribe, share the channel. We have a lot of great content coming. Thank you for joining, Miss Lynn. Love you too. You got my number. Call me. How you doing? I hope that you're doing well, love. I know you have been sick. Good night, everyone. Y'all have a very blessed night. If you are in the eye of the storm, please protect yourself. Make sure you have your basic essentials that you need. Don't forget, if you lose power while you ordering food, make sure you order some charcoal. If you have a grill, you can grill your meat. If you have a grill, you can grill all of your stuff. You'll still be able to feed your family. So if you have a grill, go get you some charcoal, just in case you lose power. So I'll be talking to you guys soon. I will be back live next week. It will be on a health topic, and Unworldly Perspectives will be on the new big ugly bill. What you guys need to know, what you need to prepare for. The insurance premiums is out of line. I will have some of my Republican friends that will be on here. I like to get each side of the perspective on y'all president. Some of them is not happy with Donald Trump though, so we'll dive into that. You guys, make sure you like this video. It puts this channel back in the algorithm because we have not been in the algorithm for quite some time. So you guys, please make sure you like on your way out. Y'all have a very blessed night. It's been a pleasure. DeQuata, again, thank you for coming on the show, blessing us with your testimony. I will be triple praying for you, sending you love, peace, and blessings to you. Y'all have a blessed night, and I will talk to you guys soon. Remember, health is wealth. You guys take care. God bless. Good night. Hello, thank you for watching Fixing Your Crowns with Dr. Kim Wilson. We appreciate all of your love and support, and I am sending you love and light always. And remember, on your healing journey, it's not how fast you get there, it's when you get there that you will be okay. You be blessed. Bye.